Hello, guys. Today it's an unapologetic, really, really, really cool rock song, and it has some things to it. Let me just, it's a collaboration of sorts. Okay, I will link to all the stuff in the description, of course. My recommendation, of course, is this Rock City. The title is already. It reminds me of a old. There's a. It reminds me of the Scorpions' "Big City Lights." Kind of where we repeat the chorus a lot, and I like that. Don't get me wrong. So this, as you already notice, I have a broad spectrum of things I like, and this is the rock stuff, of course, and it's really, really cool. I link to the video where Richard from Emigrate and I forgot the name of the other person from Emigrate, where we discuss what how this song came about, because it was I don't have to anyway, just short. It was an Emigrate song, and for a normal Emigrate album, and Emigrate is the side project of Richard from Rammstein, where he does his own music, and it's a little bit more electro rock, more rock related, less Neue Deutsche Härte like Rammstein. And he kind of he played around with the riff and couldn't really get into it, but he knew he had a good riff, and either the other person or he came to the idea to just speed it up a little bit, and then he felt, oh, this sounds a little bit like Motörhead, so maybe we got ask Lemmy to do it. And anyway, you can check it out in the description, and we explain how it came to pass. And I like the song because it's a really good rock song. It really just plows through, and it's 3 minutes something, 3 minute 28 of pure good rockness. And of course, for me, it's kind of like a musical tombstone of Lemmy. Lemmy, I don't know. I cannot imagine anyone hating him, but he was such a cool person, and I'm really sad that we lost him. But and on the other hand, I'm quite surprised that we had him for so long with his rum and cola. No, what was it? Whiskey. Anyway, what he was drinking all the time and stuff. You can find a lot of hilarious interviews and talks with him online. He was a really, really cool dude, and Motörhead, of course, is rock history. And so I think Richard made, of course, the right decision to get him on here, and it became a perfect song. It became the perfect vehicle for Lemmy. It's really, really well suiting his style. And I also like Heimat Baby. I think he added a few lines in there which were not original. So I like, he was a big collector of Nazi paraphernalia, or whatever you call it, or stuff, and all this, the Iron Cross and stuff. That's what he liked, and so it was in a way it was a perfect fit. And I'm just happy, that the people I love and I like to listen to, like Rammstein, or here in this case Emigrate, Richard's band. To collaborate and do what I particularly like is they kind of chose the best for the song, because Richard could have sung it and would have been nice and would have been fine, but we kind of thought, what would be the best for the song. And for me, this is really Grove as a I mean, I don't who am I to say, Richard is a great guitar guy, but from what I perceive, we just saw, okay, this song could need that, and and this is the advice I give also, to everyone who wants to have advice, is kind of let the song decide what's best for the song. If it needs a solo, put in a solo. If it doesn't need, you don't have to force it in or something like that. And this is what I meant with Grove. That if you do this long enough, that you kind of you take your ego out of a equation and just let the song decide where it wants to go and what it wants to be and or needs to be, and not to overstuff it and not to underplay it. To just make it right in a way. And so I think he did this very well. So I'm linking to the talk from them on Loudwire. So check it out. It's I really like it. It's short, to the point. It's fun. It's if you have a bad day or something and you don't feel so nice, just listen to that. And now of course that Lemmy has passed. It's with a little bit of sadness also, but also I think the happiness is more there, because it's cool that we had him and that this collaboration took place or came to pass before he left us. And so yeah, it's a great rock song. I just can, I cannot say much about it. Just listen to it, and you will know what it is. And unapologetic, in your face, really kind of Motörhead-like, without too much bells and whistles. I mean, I know we had some ballads and we had, some more traditional rock songs and stuff. But for me, this is kind of what Motörhead and Lemmy was, kind of straight rock, not punk, but really rough rock stuff. So yeah, I'm happy that two of my heroes collaborated on that, and so check it out. I highly recommend it. It's in my playlist as well, of course. I just put it also in my video playlist. If you want to check it out, where all my radio shows go into. I think I even played it once on my radio show. It's just as a rule, so that you don't get confused here. I rather stick to more obscure or not so well known artists on my radio show, just because then I can leave my stuff on YouTube and you can listen to it there, because otherwise I get copyright strikes and all this stuff. So that's why I usually play in my radio shows smaller bands or emerging bands or something. Sometimes I put in bigger names, but I usually have trouble with that. So for the radio we have a license and we can do that, but for YouTube we want me to take it out. Anyway, enough of that. Check it out. It's a real cool song. I love it, and so will you, most likely.